Warning, the following program contains scenes of graphic stupidity between a man and some games. Don't take anything I don't say too serious, I'm just messing around. This video should not be viewed by anyone.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Scum News, the show where we take a look at sneak peeks, upcoming features, items, and other thingamajigs that are going to be added into the game. Now, as we all know, we are going to get a new point of interest, and it is going to be a nuclear power plant. And it seems that there was some sort of an accident there, and there are people on site who are handling it right now, trying to contain said accident. And here are the people. Here are the people trying to contain the accident. Straight up contaminated puppets. They look incredible. I love the way this looks, and I love this idea. I love the hazard suits as well, the protective suits. So I'm guessing that they will be a new type of puppets. They're going to be some sort of radiation infected puppets. And they're going to hang out at the nuclear power plant in this hazardous area, since they're wearing these protective suits. I'm guessing that the power plant is gonna be a hazardous area, which is, oh, I love that. I've been hoping to see a hazardous area for so long in Scum, because as we know, inside of the kill boxes, right, at a certain amount of time there's gonna be gas poured in. And I always thought that having like a gas zone around the map would be so awesome. You know, where we need a gas mask to get in there, and maybe a protective suit as well. So we need the gas masks to protect us from the gas inside of the kill box. So I'm hoping that this power plant will have some sort of radiation or poisonous or toxic gas as well. And the only way to get in there and explore the area is if we have a gas mask and maybe a protective suit as well, but at least the gas mask. That would be, I would love to see that. That would be awesome. These guys look so good. I would love to see some new puppet types. And it looks like the guy in the middle, actually, he has some sort of a mutated hand. So whatever radiation or whatever toxic gas he was exposed to, it kind of made him mutate a little bit as well. And talking about mutations, check this guy out. It says here that this guy has something to do with radiation. So I'm guessing that he was exposed to some sort of radiation, just like the other guys. And then he turned into a straight up bloodsucker. You guys know the bloodsuckers from Stalker? It kind of reminds me of one of those guys. And again, this guy looks very good as well. It's a sketchy looking enemy. I'm so excited to see different types of enemies roaming around the island. Different types of puppets. Different types of more powerful mutants, like this guy, like Mr. Brenner, the Wild Hunters. So it's gonna be awesome to see. Now, this guy here, we're not going to see him in the game for at least another year. So we're not gonna see him anytime soon. But one other thing that I've noticed on this guy, besides the fact that he's drooling, is that he's got some sort of an ankle bracelet. And it kind of reminds me of the BCUs that we have in the back of our heads. I'm not exactly sure what it's used for. Maybe it's used to contain him in a certain area, so he can't leave like a certain radius. So I'm guessing maybe it will be something like that, that's gonna contain him in an area. Or maybe it's gonna act like some sort of a BCU. If he leaves a certain area, his leg is just gonna be blown off or something. I don't know, but one thing that I know, he looks pretty good. I like it a lot. But the main thing to take away from this, and the main thing that I love about this whole idea, is the fact that there's gonna be some sort of a toxic area where we maybe need protective equipment in order to get in and explore and loot around. I'm hoping that that's the case. That would be very cool. Imagine just going in there and finding some unique loot, right? And imagine having a battle in there, being all suited up and going in and just kind of encountering another guy running around in a gas mask and a protective suit. That'd be very nice to have. And it looks like, you know, it's of course it's in the early stages, but it kind of looks like this power plant, this nuclear power plant, might make my hopes and dreams come true of having an area out and about in the world, an area that is contaminated or is radiated or whatever, an area where we need a protective suit or a gas mask in order to go in there and not die from exposure. But there we go. That's what I wanted to talk about today. I really love the way these guys look. I think the radiated zombies or the radiated puppets, these three guys here, I think they're my favorite so far. I love the Queen, the Wild Hunters. I love the Bloodsucker as well, but I like these guys a lot. I don't know what it is about them, but I just like them. I like them a lot. But there you go. That's what I wanted to talk about today in Scum News. Let me know down below what you guys think about these guys. I know a lot of players, or at least that's the response that I've gotten. I know a lot of players kind of prefer the more grounded looking AI like these zombies here and the puppets, and you know, the more crazy looking monsters. They're like, oh, well, I don't really know, but I think they're all going to be implemented in such a way that we're gonna feel like they belong in the world. They're not gonna be too crazy, but you know, time will tell. Again, I really like the way these guys look, the radiated zombies here. Let me know if you guys like them as well. And one of them actually is carrying an axe, so I don't know if this guy is gonna swing an axe or what. But one has got an axe, one has got a flower. But of course, this is concept, so that may not, you know, surface in the final product. But there you go. That's about it for the news today. Again, let me know down below what you think about these guys. I hope you've enjoyed. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for taking the time and hanging out, and I will see you in the next one with some more video games.